For centuries, they were a whisper, a forgotten power buried beneath the dust of time. While Egypt and Babylon dominated, another empire rose, its name largely lost to history. Until archaeologists began unearthing clues to a formidable civilization, the Hittites. From the heart of Anatolia, they carved an empire, rivaling the greatest powers of the late Bronze Age.
Prepare to rediscover the empire that shaped the ancient world, then vanished.
Around 2000 BCE, Indo-European peoples arrived, bringing new languages and customs. These settlers merged with local cultures, forming small, independent city-states. Over time, they began to forge a distinct identity, laying the groundwork for a kingdom.
By 1650 BCE, a powerful leader, Hattusa I, consolidated these lands.
He established Hattusa as capital, marking the true birth of the Old Hittite Kingdom.
Hattusa quickly grew into a vibrant hub of trade and administration. The Hittites were ambitious, and their military, increasingly organized, sought expansion.
Kings like Mursili I pushed south, raiding and asserting Hittite dominance.
In 1595 BCE, Mursili achieved the unthinkable. He sacked the mighty city of Babylon. This audacious act sent shockwaves across the entire ancient Near East. Internal strife and external threats, particularly from the Kaskans, weakened the kingdom.
A period of instability and assassinations plagued the royal succession.
These tribal raids constantly menaced Hattusa and the fertile northern lands. King Telepinu introduced an edict to stabilize the succession, preventing future chaos. These reforms laid the groundwork for a spectacular resurgence, the New Kingdom. By 1400 BCE, the Hittites truly became an empire, powerful and expansive.
Their military machine was unmatched, with a corps of elite chariot divisions.
Suppiluliuma I, a true genius, would transform the Hittites into a regional superpower. He strategically conquered Mitanni and established client states in Syria. This expansion brought them into direct confrontation with the mighty Egyptian pharaohs.
Two titans clashed, the Hittite Empire and the New Kingdom of Egypt.
Northern Syria became the critical battleground, especially the city of Kadesh. The Hittites fielded a massive chariot force, perhaps the largest in history. Egypt, led by Rameses II, marched north to reclaim its sphere of influence.
The Battle of Kadesh, a colossal clash, forever etched into ancient history.
Neither side could claim a decisive victory. The cost of endless war was too high. Recognizing a stalemate, the two great powers sought peace through diplomacy. In 1258 BCE, they signed the world's first comprehensive peace treaty. The Treaty of Kadesh established mutual respect, defense, and defined borders. It ushered in a golden age of stability and cooperation between the empires. Hattusa, the capital, was a vast, fortified metropolis, home to tens of thousands. Hittite society was highly structured, with the king as supreme leader and high priest. Beneath him were nobles, priests, merchants,
and a large population of farmers. Their laws were progressive, emphasizing restitution over harsh punishments.
Family was central, and women held a relatively high status compared to other cultures.
The Hittites worshipped a vast pantheon, often adopting local deities.
The storm god and the sun goddess were paramount, reflecting their agrarian lifestyle.
Rituals and festivals were frequent, ensuring divine favor and good harvests. Their art, though distinctive, blended Mesopotamian and Syrian influences.
They developed their own unique hieroglyphic script, used for monumental inscriptions.
The Hittites were prolific scribes, preserving vast archives in cuneiform.
Their language, Hittite, is the oldest attested Indo-European language. Its discovery was a linguistic breakthrough, linking them to a wider family. These tablets chronicle their history, law, myths, and even medical texts. These clay archives became time capsules, awaiting rediscovery millennia later. The Hittites were pioneers in metallurgy, particularly in ironworking.
Though not the sole inventors, they understood its value over bronze.
Iron provided stronger tools, better weapons, and a strategic advantage.
They closely guarded this knowledge, making them early masters of the Iron Age.
This technological edge underpinned much of their military might.
Around 1200 BCE, a catastrophic collapse swept across the ancient world. The mysterious sea peoples devastated maritime trade routes and coastal settlements. Evidence now points to a prolonged, devastating drought, crippling their agriculture. Internal power struggles and succession crises further weakened the empire.
Hattusa, the mighty capital, was sacked, burned, and ultimately abandoned.
The Hittite Empire vanished, its grandeur lost to memory for millennia.
Only in modern times, with archaeological digs, did their story resurface.
Every inscribed tablet, every relief, pieced together their incredible saga.
Their legacy, the first peace treaty, ironworking, and a unique culture now remembered.
The Hittites, an empire of innovation and power, now rightfully reclaimed from oblivion.